my name is Orledy Sopo. I'm an electrical engineering student at FIU. I'm currently enrolled in 4211 class, which is about telecommunication and networking. And well, I had the task to do a project about that class or related to it. And what I'm gonna do is that recently I moved to this house and I have a problem with my Wi-Fi to get to my room. Because the kitchen is closed and maybe the microwave and some other equipment, they interfere they are the same frequency as it is my router. So when the router tries to send signals while I'm watching something, for example my Apple TV and all that, then I have problem receiving the signal the signal gets stuck, slow, and what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna just use a transmission media, in this case Cat5, and so I have better signal in my room. And for that I already ran the wire and all that. I just came down from the attic, and what I'm gonna do now in my project is to use tools to connect, to use the required tools to make the appropriate connection. And well, these are the tools that I'm gonna use. First, since I have a bunch of wires in the closet, and I have to use a toner in order to identify which is the correct wire that belongs to my room. Also, to connect the connectors, the RJ45, which are this, I'm gonna use a crimper. And for this one, which is gonna be in the wall. It's gonna be the wall plate, and I'm gonna use the punch tool in order to put the wires in the correct pins. Also, I also have in the same box that I have in my room, I use the cable TV, which is a different company, and I'm not using the same wire. So I'm gonna use a quad cable, which is already there also, but I have to divide the box. So I'm gonna use this plate in order to get this one to one side, to one hole, and the RJ45 to the other. Well, right now I'm in my room. This is a quad cable which I'm using for TV, and this is the Cat5 which is the wire that I'm gonna use to bring the Ethernet to my Apple TV. And well, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it this way. Now, if you see, there's a pull string here, which allows you to cut the protection of the cables. I use my stripper, which has a cutting blade in here. And now you want to get rid of the part that you used to cut the stripper in case you damage some of the copper inside. Now, in order to, I'm not gonna create. I'm gonna use the RJ45 insert to put in the wall plate. And I don't remember if I mentioned before. The standard I'm gonna use is T568A, and this is really helpful in order to implement that. Because if you can see in the top part here, the colors already are indicating which kind of standard you want to use. If you see the top one, it says which is the A indicates that it's the A standard, and the B indicates which is the B standard, and that's the order of the colors that you're gonna punch the cables in there. So right now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna connect them. Gonna twist a little bit. You want to keep them twist it the more you know as much as you can, uh, so you avoid crossover. I'm twisting them already a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the wires. I'm gonna start with the white green. Sorry, let me just use the stairs so I can reach better. I'm gonna use the punch tool. If you see the punch tool, it has a cutting blade in here. Once I press it, it's gonna cut this side, which is outside of the insert. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the solid green. Now it's time for the white orange. Use a wall, so I think it's way better if you put it in a flat like this. I'm gonna go to the other side. but see, it came out pretty nice. After punching all the wires into the RJ45 insert, now you have to protect in order that anything it can do a short or something between the wires, so maybe a bug or something can come in and cause some short, and then I'm just gonna put the cover which is required. That little cover will cover that anything happens inside the RJ insert. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the plate. I'm with my tongue, and I'm gonna go ahead and connect it here. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna make sure that it works. It's working. If you press it again, it works this way. Once you see, the closer it gets to the wire, the closer it gets to this device here, it's telling you which, that way you can identify which is a wire. I already connected here. Now I'm gonna go to the wiring closet. As you can see, I have 3 different wires here, which I don't know which one it is. This is the one that's coming from the Denmark to this closet. It's actually the one we call it home, the one that comes from the outside, the one that our provider is providing with service. And I have the choice of one of these 3 to be the one in my room. I'm gonna go ahead and test now. As you see, nothing is happening, there's no signal. If I get this one, well, so that's the one, right? You see nothing happen when I test this one or this one here. When I get this one, you can see that this is a 1. Now it's the one that belongs to my room. I'm gonna do this, and I know this. When I'm coming back here to connect the RJ45 connector, I just know which one it is. Well, here I am in my networking closet. Now I'm gonna go ahead and connect the RJ45 to the other end, which I identified from my room before, and I already separated the wires in the right order, so I don't make the mistake of doing a crossover or I messed up the connection. So you want to make sure always that you have, in order to do a straight through cable, which is what I'm doing right now, you need to make sure that you have the same order of the wires when you're connecting the RJ45 here and the other end also of the wire. The numbers from this terminal, and these are the other numbers. As you see, everything is well connected. It came out perfect. 1 with 1, 2, 3, and the 4. Everything else is just like that. You see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and connect the RJ45 to my Ethernet port. You can see from our router, these yellow ports are the one from the home network, the Ethernet, and I connected here. I should have signal already on the room. I'm gonna go back and plug my device in to see how everything's coming. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that my device is working properly. I'm gonna go to network. You see the Ethernet is already coming automatically, and there you can see that I have the IP address. Well, I'm not going to configure the DNS, but I have the IP address which is obtained automatically. I'm going to go to the main screen and use any of my apps to make sure that I have internet. Seems to be working. So you guys, you could see, I was able to. Well, my task was, I was able to do what I wanted, which was run, which was obtain internet from using a media access from my networking closet to my TV.